Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's meeting. My name is Zhong Liang. I'm the CEO of Silicon Valley Bank. My obligation is about making decisions leading the managed group, allocating resources such as human resource, identifying the risks, and then develop a system of management plan. Nowadays, our Silicon Valley Bank are facing the collapse because of some problems. So the main purpose of today's meeting is about putting forward some problems which we have found in our work. Then for these problems, we analyze and discuss, looking for the solutions for each problem from different positions in the role play part. Then let's introduce ourselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Sun Yuhui. I am the HR director of the SVB. In my role, I focus on identifying and recruiting the best talent to drive our organization's success. And my main goal is to create supportive and productive work environments, and where everyone can survive.
Hello, my name is Chang Lu, and I'm the team leader of risk management in SVB. And I ensure of risk management policies are effectively and coordinate with other departments, prepare risk assessment report, and recommend improvements, training team members, and at the same time provide the risk update to senior management. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Deng Yi, and you can also call me Yi. I am an employee in the accounting department of SVB Bank, and I handle financial records and make sure all financial reports are correct. My job including working with other departments to keep out our financial care and the harness.
Hello everyone, my name is Tang Yijie, and you can call me Ace. I'm the employee representative from administrative department, and my main job is to be the bridge between employees and the management team. And also, I need to collect and post problems from employees to the managers and giving them advices to solve the problem.
Well, let's introduce the problems which we have found in our work.
Okay, as my team member said, we are facing a lot of problems, and the most important one is the poor communication and the cooperation, as well as the list of star model and the cohesion. I will say our first problem is poor communication. For example, in mixed work, poor communication can lead to employees don't know what they have to do, that they will affect the teamwork.
Okay, the second question is lack of risk management. And the failure of SVB was mainly due to the poor risk management. Even through the risk committee was supported to oversee risks, their action did not match their promise. And when the interest rate was very low, banks invest heavy in US treasuries. A sign that risk department were not assessing risk properly. They focus too much on being empathetic rather than manage risks. The risk management team lacked the necessary experience and needed improvement to better handle key roles and ensure business stability and adapt to unexpected risks. The main focus should be on the essential risk management issues.
Well, as our team leader and employees said, our first problem is lack of communication, and second is lack of risk management. So our third problem is decreasing employee morale and cohesion. In a hybrid work model, restricted information flow and lack of face-to-face interaction will lead to employees feel isolated and disconnected from the company's mission. And also for new employees, they cannot integrate into the new working environment well, and the hybrid work model limits the opportunity and abilities of boards to share the company's value.
Okay, thanks for introducing the problems. And then we can start the role play part about the scenario 1, which is about the problem lack of communication. In my opinion, one of the reasons is about the implementation of the hybrid work. And there are majority of 8,500 of the employees are working remotely, so that people mostly use the internet to communicate with each other. And compared to the face-to-face communication, it will be more inconvenient and it will cause a lack of discussion. And because of the hybrid work, the leaders do not have enough experience to lead our managed group. So that this shows that there are some problems in employees training and applications. What's your opinion?
I agree with the CEO opinions because I find the same problems. According to SVB report, employees who work remotely have the serious problems with poor communication, leading to the poor communication and delayed decision making in the workflow. This reflects the HR director have not established adequate mechanism to facilitate efficiency to the communication and collaboration between the remote and on-site employees.
Yes, I agree with you. And the most problem comes from hybrid work. And although this remote work style offers geography flexibility, but also brings some challenges. And dispute teams might lead to poor communication between the team leader and team member, and causing slow decision making as the issues are not always discussed and solved in a timely manner.
As an employee, I work in a bank and not having good communication was very impact me. If information is not communicated clearly, I will not sure what I have to and what should be finished. And poor communication can also affect my productivity because I have to spend more time to correct and check the mistake. Now, not getting good advice will keep me from doing my job better and learning new things. In addition, poor communication can break down the relationship with the co-workers, affect teamwork, and make the work environmental worse. Finally, poor communication may cause me to miss important opportunity to take part in a big project. So good communication is very important to do a good job and make me feel happy in the job.
Okay, so in my working progress, I heard from our employees that most of our bank managers and employees, they are working from different places through the entire US, and it caused a lot of time differences, so we cannot arrange regular time meeting properly, and we cannot receive and deliver information in time.
Okay, let's think about the solutions of this issue. First of all, obviously there are pros and cons of the hybrid work. So my attitude is to keep the hybrid work model, but we still need to make some improvements for the current problems. Firstly, creating a platform for employees to share different informations, so that the employees will feel not far away from our team, and they can also get more opportunities to speak. And the leaders must learn more about the leadership, because in the special situation we need more skills. And our team should have the good policy for employees to balance their life and their work, so that they can have more relaxed heart to communicate more with our work.
So my corresponding solution to these problems is to introduce some communication tools like the video conferencing software like Zoom and other communication tools, is to ensure that the employees communication more smoothly in the remote and the hybrid work environment.
Yeah.
So what's your solution, team leader?
Okay. So in my opinion, SVB need to strengthen and encourage the employee to return to the traditional work style. And the main purpose is to ensure smooth communication and between the team leader and members. So at the same time, it can help the timely decision making.
My idea was same with HR, so I agree with HR point. What about you?
I have the same idea with two managers, is to set up a digital platform such as Slack or Microsoft Teams to facilitate real-time communicating and document sharing.
Alright, let's move to the next scenario, which is about the lack of risk management. The board of the directors are like the risk awareness, and there only one person have the relevant experience in risk management, so that there will be some investment mistakes. However, the risk management department has also failed to fulfill its responsibilities to analyze and deal with the risks which caused by improper decision making. And after the appearance of the problems, because of the low information transparency, the stakeholders cannot receive the accurate information. So this will cause a crisis of trust.
Yes, the inefficient risk management is very serious problems. According to the article, SVB most serious risk position has been vacant for about 8 months. Before the new chief risk officer was named in January, it is fully reflect that the HR director have the following the 2 problems. The first problem is the recruitment and selection are inefficient. The 8-month vacant periods indicate that HR departments are inefficient in recruitment and selection are failures to quickly identify and hire the right talents. And the second problem is the coordination issues. This reflects the lack of the coordination between the HR department, the board, and other senior management teams, and then failures to adjust key mechanics on time.
So as the team leader of the risk management department, I think SVB failure was mainly due to the outstanding risk management practice. While the bank has a risk committee charter with written commitments from managers, and there was a clear gap between these commitments and the real actions. And during the low interest period, the bank made large bets on US Treasury bonds, reflecting poor risk forecasting by the risk department to prevent such actions. Additionally, there was an overemphasis on and training for a culture of empathy among the employees.
So actually, risk management has not decreased impact on me as an employee, and has not decreased being on my work. So.
Well, although I'm not one take part in the risk management, I still found some point in my working progress. I found our client base are mostly concentrated in technology sector. So if this industry is facing a challenge, our bank will be impacted. Our bank will experience a significant withdrawal and lead to the current asset problem and even lead to the collapse.
Okay, we can talk about the solutions. First of all, it is necessary to strengthen the risk awareness of the board of the directors and promote the diversity investment in order to reduce the risk which caused by the investment in a single industry. We can creating some space for the employees to communicate more and tell their problems with the platform, so that we can get the accurate information of the risk management and about the greater information transparency can help the employees know more about the problems which we are facing, and the stakeholders can also understand more about the challenges which we are facing, so that the trust between each other can be maintained.
Yes, the CEO's solution is very well, but I have the other solution is to appoint an experienced chief risk officer to ensure that the position is filled by the professional with extensive risk management experience who can regularly review the company's various risks and take timely convinced action to address any emergence issues.
Good point. And in my opinion, the SVB Bank Risk Committee needs to improve the expertise of the risk management team, and they should evaluate the cancer way to ensure business stability, and at the same time, fixable mechanism should be put in place to manage any unexpected risks. And finally, SVB needs to focus on what is really important.
My advice is to expanding our bank services into multiple sectors, so we can reduce the concentration risk and reduce the downturns impact of one specific sector.
Okay, I think you guys' solution all good, so I agree with everyone.
Okay, let's move to the last scenario, which is about the lack of cohesion. First of all, the failure of the leadership because of the leaders do not have the enough experience with hybrid work. And in the hybrid work model, the employees are difficult to balance their life and their work, so the sense of the well-being will decrease. Finally, the decision made by the management should consider more about the employees. Understand their they do not understand their actual situation and their opinion, so that the employees will feel anxious. These factors can cause a decrease in the teamwork cohesion.
Yes, the last issue is decreased employees' moral and cohesion. According to the SVB report, it is difficult to accurately understand the employees' mental and physical health status in the remote work environment, which can lead to the employees being overworked or feeling unsupport. This situation not only affects employees' personal health, but also significantly reduced cohesion among the employees. This reflects the HR director failures to effectively provide employees with the support and cares they need to maintain the team overall moral and cohesion.
Okay, so and SVB managers are separated out across the country and have insufficient individual skills, which weakens the overall teamwork and cooperation. And at the same time, many employees feel frustrated because they are required to watch TED Talks every week and to focus on social issues, rather than concentrating on their work.
Okay. The SVB report said that not being able to meet in person, such as for a coffee chat or meeting during a break, can harm work culture and the team spirit. For me, as an employee, it can be hard to work in a place where people don't feel confident. It will make me feel less wise and disappointed of the team, which will reduce my happiness and exciting about my job. This of teamwork can also show down project and lead to mistake. Poor working relationship can make me feel alone and make me even consider leaving for a better job. It can also hurt the company goodwill and affect my job perception and sustainability. Increasing team spirit and cohesion is therefore very important in maintaining a good working environment and keep employee happy.
Well, as we all know, our bank has taken the hybrid work model, the remote working since the pandemic started. Within the digital communication, information flows unfreely and employees may not understand each other well and it may impact their collaboration. And for new employees, an informal online entry cannot let them be familiar with their colleagues and they cannot understand the company's culture. And also, the lack of face-to-face interaction may hinder the board's ability to share the company's whole culture and value. And this lack of activities weaken the organization's cohesion and impacting the employees' engagement and productivity and negatively impacting the bank's overall performance.
Okay, we can talk about the solutions of this issue. First of all, we must think more aspects of the employees when making some decisions in the future, so that the employees can get a better work experience. And we should have a variety of the methods to get the feedback of the employees, so that the employees' opinion can be understood and we can know more about the employees' information and solve their problems.
So my corresponding solution to these problems is to conduct a regular service of the employees' health and work status, provide necessary mental health support and resource, and focus on employees' health and well-being. And secondly, proactively identify signs of the employees' burnout, provide appreciate support, and actively listen to and deal with the employees' feedback on time to enhance the employees' belonging the certification, which can actively retain the talent.
So, and in the remote work environment, information flows more slowly and employees tend to feel isolated and disconnected from the bank's mission. So the leader should help the team members to understand the reason for change and make sure they feel confident asking questions and giving them some feedback. With clear goals and open communications, employees feel more connected and engaged.
Okay. I have 2 points to fix this solution. First one is strengthening team activity and the team building. The company organize regular activity to help employees get along and work together better. Example, including company dinner and the outdoor activity. And the second one is employee benefit and work condition can be improved. Provide good place and the benefit to ensure the employee and happy with their job.
For this problem, I have 3 suggestions for the managed team. The first is to set up a regular team building activity weekly or at least monthly. The second is to inspire employees around a shared vision. And the third is for new employees. Managers can let qualified employees to become mentors to help them integrate into the new working environment.
Okay, this is the end of the role play part. Let's start the Q&A part.
Okay. So the first question is, why is the risk management important for a bank? So who has the idea? This lady. This lady. The question is, why is risk management important for a bank?
Pardon?
Why the risk management is very important for a bank?
I think each company has a risk. The manager must manage the risk. If they don't manage the risk, the company will be bankrupt or bring a lot of negative effect on the benefit.
Okay. Thank you. And as we know, the risk management is very important for banks. It helps protect assets and finance, make better decisions, and keep the business running smoothly, maintain the good reputation, and follow the law. All these things help the bank handle challenges and achieve a long-term success.
Okay, so the second question is, what are the potential long-term effects of employees feeling isolated from their peers? Okay.
Isolation can limit access to opportunities and visibility within the organization, potentially stalling their career progression.
Great. Anyone has different idea?
Because in our opinions, when the people feel like isolated, then they may seek opportunities elsewhere. As a result, will leading to decrease the productivity.
Okay, we have 2 great answers. And in my opinion, besides that, long-time isolation may lead to employees stressful, anxiety, and depression, and as well it decrease the employees' mental health.
Okay, the third question is, survey other factor contribution to the collapse of SVB Bank beyond communication issues, risk management, and the list of cohesion. Do you have anyone have to answer this question? Okay.
In my opinion, decentralization will also have an impact.
Okay, I think you are correct, but I have another answer to answer this question. First one is the liquidity management. SVB Bank did not have the significant liquidity to complete with successful disposal drawdown in the event of the student surge in the deposit, and the bank focus on long-term investment means they have to be easier transfer into cash without significant loss. The list of liquidity put SVB as a risk in the event of a loss. And the next one is marketing and the economic condition. The large economic environmental, including the slowdown in the technology sector and the rising inflation, played an important role. The harnessing of financial policy.
Let me conclude by summarize the solution of described above. Strengthen the return and communication of traditional way of working. In the wake of the COVID-19, SVB need to promote employees' return to traditional way of working to ensure smooth communication and timely decision-making among team leaders. Through the introduction of the communication tools, such as the video conferencing, team building activities are organized to encourage the employees to maintain an active contact with colleagues and leaders. And the optimization of the remote work mode is retained to promote mutual understanding and cooperation among the employees. Strengthening the expertise of the risk management teams. The SVB risk committees need to strengthen the expertise of the risk management teams. Ensure the business stability by assessing the career values of key roles in timely manners. Appointing an experienced chief risk officer and establishing the availability mechanisms to address the risk. The board and the directors should enhance the awareness of the risk management and enhance the information transparency to enhance the trust of the stakeholders. Improve the employees' health and job certification in the remote work environment. Employees' health and work status should be regularly assessed. Mental health support provided, and the employees' well-being should be focused on. Prospectively detect and address the employees' burnouts to enhance the sense of the belonging. Enhance the employees' expertise by improving the compensation, benefits, and the work environment. Implement measures such as the flexible working hours and developing strategies to encourage teamwork and gather feedback and observation.
Okay, thanks for HR Director's conclusion. During today's meeting, we analyzed the problems and give some solutions. So after this meeting, I think our bank will be better and better. This is the end of our today's meeting. Thank you.